everybody, I'm Jackie, the sewing pastor's wife, and this is Friday Sews. I am so glad to be with you. It's been a great week in my sewing room. And before I get into the video, I just want to give a shout out to Jen from Today in Jen Sewing Room, because she is the one who created the hashtag, created this community of sewists who come together, whether they are creating videos or watching the videos. We're all here engaging with each other, encouraging each other. I love the sewing community. It is so encouraging, and it's just a great place to be a part of. And I want to let you know, if you didn't know this already, that Jen has created a Facebook group for Friday Sews viewers. I cannot remember what it's called right now, but I will put a link in the show notes to that so you can interact with each other, interact with us. We love that so much. So anyway, check that out. And let's see, did I say I'm about to leave for my mom's 6 hours away road trip? I can't remember if I've already said that, because I've had to record like 3 different times right now. So this is going to be fast. My hair is wet out of the shower. I've just been running around trying to get stuff packed. And anyway, I make great lists, but I just procrastinate on putting them together. So anyway, I bought some sewing stuff this week. I bought some fabric. I will put a picture right here because I don't have it sitting right in front of me, and I'm wearing some of it. So yeah. So I will put that there. I'm excited about the makes I got. I was hoping to get one more thing done, but I didn't. It's fine. It's something to look forward to next week. I went off to Joann because I had a gift card. So off I went. Well, I forgot the gift card and I still bought the stuff, which means I have a gift card still to use. So on my way to my mom's today, I'm going to stop at a Joann in Chattanooga, and it's 50% off doorbuster for knits this Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So I'm super excited to go in there and buy some knit fabric with my gift card. Anyway, so here's what I made this week. I made this. It is let's see how good I can do here. It is, okay, Jack, I don't know. It's blurry, isn't it? Okay, I got to learn how to master that deal. Also, you can see that I've lost a fake nail. It's sitting right over there, though. I'm going to put it on before I leave. So anyway, this is a grime guard for my cross stitch. I found you can buy these, but they're kind of expensive. So I had some scrap fabric. Well, actually, it was a dress that somebody gave to me in a pile of fabric that somebody gave to me. There was a dress in there made out of this. It was a cute dress, but it did not fit me. So anyway, I tore it apart and I made this little grime guard. So you put it around the edge of your hoop, and it keeps the oil and the dirt from your fingers from getting on your cross stitch fabric. So I made that. It took me hardly any time. I need to make another one. I feel like this one's a little bit too small, even though I did math to figure it out. But anyway, how cute is that? I'm so excited to try and use it. Okay, so the other thing I did was I remade my Rockford Raglan in my size. This one actually fits. I'm gonna put a picture right there. I love this fabric. This part right here was actually on clearance at Joann, so I got a great deal on that. But anyway, if you watched my stories on Instagram, you got to walk with me through the making of this, and it was a little scary there for a minute, because I laid my fabric out to cut out the sleeves. And so I laid the sleeve down and I was like, there's no way there's enough for 2 sleeves on this. And I was just so upset. I was so sad and couldn't understand how it was happening, because I've made this shirt before and I bought the same amount of fabric, everything. So I text my friend, my local sewing friend that lives here, and showed her the picture, and she was giving me some ideas. And then while I'm looking at it, I realized that my brain was saying cut it on the fold, cut 2 on the fold. Well, you don't need to cut 2 on the fold. You need to cut 2 mirror images. So anyway, it was a scary moment that only sewists would understand. But anyway, I got it all cut out. Then I got all ready to hem, because I've made this before. So I had the thread. Of course, I made it on my serger, and then I was going to hem on my machine. My thread, for whatever reason, was hardly any left. Like hardly any at all. I don't even know why I kept the little spool of thread because there's nothing on it. But I was like so defeated because I'm leaving like an hour ago. I'm supposed to have left. And I didn't, I live in the middle of nowhere. So I text my husband. I was like, well, it's all done except for the hem. And he said, well, do they have it at Walmart? And I was like, well, they don't have my Gutermann thread. I mean, I didn't say that to him, but I'm thinking that. And I said, well, they might. I don't know. This rust color, whatever. So he came home. He got a piece of fabric and he drove to the Walmart. That's 15 miles away at night after church. Like after 9 o'clock last night off, he went. Maybe that makes us sound like old people, like we don't like to go out at night. But honestly, we don't like to go out at night. So off he went, and he came back with the thread. And so let's see if I can get this to show. I mean, he did a bang up job matching it. So I was able to get it hemmed this morning. I hemmed the sleeves. Now I did top stitching with the double needle, twin needle. Okay. You can might even be able to see right there. I got it. It's not perfect. It's not even close to perfect actually, but that's fine. I'm wearing it. I love it. But let me tell you about the neckband. I got it done on the first try. On the first try, y'all. Didn't have to take it out. Didn't have to make a new one. Did it right on the first try. Now, there is a little bit of a pucker right here. I'm just going to ignore it. I'm just going to ignore it because also that is my tank top that keeps showing. So I got this done. I love it. Did I say I'd put a picture in there? I'm going to put a picture in there. I'll put a picture in there again if I've already done it since I just said that. So I am really happy with this one. I think it fits pretty well. I ended up hemming it a little bit more than it called for because it felt like it was too long because I am short. I do like things to cover my behind. But then when I did that, I was like, oh, this is still too long. So I hemmed it probably a little bit more than called for. But I think it looks fine. I think it could be a little smaller in the bottom, but not much. Like my husband's like, no, it looks great. He loves it. Of course he does because he helped me make it by going and getting that thread. But anyway, I'm really happy with it. I cannot wait to make another one. I think I'm going to make another one because these are just great knock around the house shirts. I like the 3/4 length sleeves. I don't know if that's 3/4. I feel like that's not quite 3/4. That looks shorter to me. Anyway, whatever. I would like it a little bit longer, but it keeps me warm without being, I don't know. I don't love long sleeves. So anyway, that's what I made this week. Wish I would have gotten the other one done, but I'm pretty impressed with myself that I got this done and that I got this neckband on in one try. I'm so happy. Maybe I'm finally growing up. I don't know. So for this next week, I'm going to go to my mom's. Now in Atlanta, there is a fabric store, and I'd like if anybody's ever been there to tell me about it before I go, because I want to go to this store. Now I forgot what it's called. I want to say it's called Fine Fabrics. Fine Fabrics in Jonesboro, Georgia. So my mom lives about an hour and 50 minutes from there. However, if I go from her house down there, and then I can go up 75 and come back home. So it's not terribly far out of my way. Maybe it will add an extra hour and 15 minutes to my, I don't care, whatever. So I'm going to get up early Monday and go to Fine Fabrics, unless y'all tell me in the comments that like, no, do not go there. It's terrible. But it looks like a big fabric store with lots of apparel fabric. So we'll see. Anyway. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm hoping to get the fabric that I showed you in the haul. I'm hoping, I don't know if 3 pieces of fabric bought at the fabric store is a haul. That's probably not really a haul, is it? No. I'm going to put that out. What am I doing? I'm going to try and make something out of that. I think I'm going to make another one of these, but I'm not sure. I may do I may look through some of my patterns and see what I have that maybe I want to make something different. I don't know. But now that I've gotten this down, I just want to keep making them. And then I'm going to get some fabric at Joann, hopefully, and make something with that next week. Because I have a fairly free week next week, but the week after that I'm going out of town, and the week after that is Thanksgiving. So I'm like, I have to really make next week count. All right, so that's it. I do not have a Bible verse or anything. My goodness. I have just not planned this well. And I just watched, okay, so I just watched Sequin Girly Creates. I just watched her 3-part tutorial, not tutorial, I guess we'll call it a tutorial on like how to do your sewing YouTube channel. So if you've been thinking about doing a YouTube channel about sewing, go watch Sequin Girly Creates. I will link it in the description below. It was so good. I wish I had watched it when I first started. Anyway, one of the things that she said was make yourself, put yourself closer. So I did that today. I don't know if y'all can tell, but I can tell. Anyway, whatever, but also means you can see my boo-boo here because I'm closer. Anyway, go watch her videos about starting a sewing YouTube channel because it's really, really good. It's very practical. It's 3 parts. They're pretty short. And so if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, and you should, just do it. It will help you be accountable. It will push you to actually get in your sewing room, and it will encourage you to learn some new skills. So another thing, I've been listening to a sewing podcast from Seamwork. I don't know how I missed this one before now. So I have it all lined up so I can listen to it on my way to my mom's, but it's so good. There's a few sewing podcasts. I will put all the ones that I can remember in the description below. But if you like to, I don't like to listen to it while I'm sewing. I can't listen to anything. I have to have it quiet. But I listened to it while I was cutting out. I listened to it while I was doing dishes. I listened to it while I was folding clothes. But there's some sewing podcasts out there in case you've missed those. So I will link to those in the description below. And I think that's it. I need to get on the road. And y'all, thank you so much for your encouragement. Thank you for all loving, not loving, what is the word? I should not do these off the cuff like this. That's literally what Sequin Girly just told me in the video I watched this morning, is have notes. Do I have notes today? No, I don't. And it shows. So God is good, y'all. God is faithful. God is able. Just hold on to that since I don't have a specific verse. Because right now I don't even trust myself to pull out any of my scripture memory because I will get it all wrong. I'm excited about going on my trip, and I can't wait to hang out with my mom and go to the fabric store. And we're also going to do some thrifting, so who knows what's going to come out of that. All right, y'all have a great week. Happy sewing, and I will see you next time.